Hi everyone. I had a number of friends who were looking for me and couldn't find me these last couple of days. And then I got some messages asking me why all I wanted to talk about was weird time schedules over the last few weeks. And I thought I'd make an update about an impending death in myself that is coming up. And it's not a death in the sense of something bad, it's actually a death in the sense of something good. So about a year ago I had met a girl here in Seattle, and her parents want us to get married. She's a little bit too young to think about marriage, but her parents want us to get married, and things are moving very fast. And I was just thinking about, to give you an idea how fast things are moving, I was thinking about my computer game conference that I want to go to in August this year. And then I realized it might be the very last conference I get to go to as a single guy, and that's just saddening for me. I'm excited about the girl. We really hit it off big time. She is starting college this fall, and just really excited. But at the same time, I'm kind of mourning the loss of my being single. There are a lot of things I discovered over the last couple of years being single, which is what I want to talk about in this video. So one of my most exciting days being single, and which really defined what it meant to be single for me, was back in when I was working on my PhD. This was 9 years ago, when one day I couldn't find a girl to go to a coin show with me. And I was so depressed, I almost didn't want to go to that coin show. And I decided to go anyway, and I had the best time of my life. And that was when I realized that there was more to life than the girl. Not long before that, I had dated a girl who had taken advantage of me, and which is what made me a little bit cautious about this current girl that I know. She's about the same age as the girl who was taking advantage of me. And so it's been a year just figuring out everything, and all is well, except that I gotta figure a few other things out to see if we match. At least she's not taking advantage of me. But anyways, I discovered life is good without the girl. 3 years after that, I went to my first computer game conference. Let me see if I can pull up some games. Give me a second, because I gotta make sure there's nothing private on my screen before I point the camera in that direction. Okay, so here's some C++ code that I'm writing. When I first joined the Computer Olympiad back in 2013, my code was very naive. It was more like something you might write for an undergraduate class project, if you will. But I went there anyway. I wanted to get a sense of what it's like, and I love Japan, and it was held in Japan. It's never been held in Japan again. I really want to go back, but I always have language barriers when I go there, and if I don't have an event to go to, that's going to be challenging. And this year, the conference is being held in Hong Kong. I might consider spending a couple nights in Japan along the way, depending on the situation. I might not be able to, though. I have a very tight schedule. And then more recently, I've been I like to view outer space. Let me see if I can get some pictures on the screen of something. Oh, this is the lunar eclipse that I went to see not long ago. I gotta point away because I want to make sure none of the private things on my desktop are showing up on the camera. This is Jupiter in opposition. I gotta make this video quick because I'm recording this in a public restroom. The reason being that after I heard that the girl, she wants to marry me soon, I went into a little bit of a depression, and my car is a little bit of a mess as a result. That's why I'm recording this in the bathroom. That's why I recorded the last couple of videos in the bathrooms. What else has been going on? This wasn't the first time this has happened, though. 4 years ago, there was another girl who wanted to marry me. She was a lot older than this girl, but we had a little bit of a problem. We were a good match in terms of her hobbies, and I have an ulterior reason that I wanted to marry her. I don't want to really discuss this in this video because this one's more of a general audience video than the one that. But anyway, so the problem is that she wanted children. And I wanted to continue writing my computer games. This girl, she has some time before children, The other girl that was interested in me, she was closing in on menopause, and I had to let her go to have children with somebody else. And this girl has some time on her hands, so it's good. But I still realize that after we get married, the games are going to have to go on the back burner. For one thing, we're not going to continue to live out in my car, so I probably won't be able to go to all these game conferences that I want to go to. And that's the very least that's going to have to happen. And a lot of things have to give. I mean, after we get married, if I go out at 3 a.m., because I come up with a computer game idea, she's going to think I'm having an affair. And the truth is, I probably will be. I'll be having an affair with my computer games. Oh, that's how I end a lot of my relationships. I cheat on the girl with the computer games, or with outer space, or with going to coin shows. For this girl, she has been very understanding of it, and she has taken up a lot of these hobbies. That's why we're such a good match. And I think she wants children, but we have at least 10 years before that, so that will buy me some time to do the other things. This will look like a death in the family, almost. I lost my grandfather 8 years ago now, and he was sick for 8 months before he passed away. And this past 2 weeks, when I realized that my days of being a single are potentially coming to a close, it almost feels like somebody's terminally ill again. Oh, this is so weird. Anyways, thought I'd make a video to update everybody on what's going on, because people were having a hard time finding me, and my coworkers are realizing that something is up at my workplace, and nothing bad. They're just curious what's happening behind the face that they see at work. Thanks for watching.